Welcome to the Saturday Standard Showcase, where every week I take a deck and play 50 matches on the ladder to try to give you an honest answer about how the deck is actually performing, because I find it so frustrating when content creators make a deck look better than it actually is. So this week we have another mono red list. Mono red has been a very popular pick on the ladder. I think it's the majority of the ladder in my experience. And so this one is very similar to the one that we did in week 1, but it has some variations. So it has 4 Monastery Swift Spears. It's got 2 Phoenix Chicks, which is a little bit less than before. It's got 4 Charming Scoundrels. It's got the 3 Bloodthirsty Adversaries. I think the list in week 1 was only running 2, if I can remember correctly. And then we've got Felden, which is only one of, and that the previous list was running more Feldens. And then we've got 3 Goddrics, which I like because the other list was only running 2, and Goddric has performed quite well, especially with cards like Squee, which trigger the celebration for Goddric. And then we just have mono red burn, like Play with Fire and Lightning Strike, and Nahiri's Warcrafting, which we've seen the Witch Stalker's Frenzy as a possibility, but if we're going to be running the Bloodthirsty Adversaries, I like the Nahiri's Warcrafting because we can bring it back, and we can't bring Witch Stalker's Frenzy back with Nahiri's Warcrafting. So, we can't bring it back with Bloodthirsty Adversary. So if we replace Bloodthirsty Adversaries with Feldens or something like that, and then I would want to see the Witch Stalker Frenzy. But basically, we're trying to figure out what the most optimal mono red list is for best of 1, and we're getting closer. But this is a best of 3 list by geleroff, and so it's not ideal for best of 1, right? And we're running 23 lands, which best of 3 doesn't have the hand smoother that best of 1 does, so you can't get away with running like ridiculously low 19 lands, for example, in best of 3. So if we were going to optimize this list for best of 1, we would probably want to shave down the lands a little bit. But when we're running Bloodthirsty Adversary, I do like trying to hit 5 occasionally to bring back a spell. So it's been running pretty well. And then we've got 3 copies of Monstrous Rage, which wasn't included in the first week, and this has been really nice. It's a great way to push damage through, and it was a key part of my turn 3 win with the Izzet deck that we did on week 2. And then, of course, what would be mono red without the Kumano Faces Kakazan? Right? So sit back and enjoy a few of my favorite games from the 50 matches, and at the very end I'll go over the summary of what we played against and how it did. So please enjoy. Alright, so here we go. We were up against Esper Control here. Well, this gets a spell back later, but this triggers Celebration for Goddric on turn 4. I think I'll just go here. I think either way it's going to get destroyed. Oh, no cut down, or no go for the throat, no make disappear. That seems crazy. So wait, are they going to counter this then? Or is this rebuff? Okay. Then they're going to board wipe? Thomas, I record my qualifiers if I do well. So I played in the qualifier and I went 3-2, and I do have the recording and I could post it to YouTube, but I didn't. So here we're up against Wandering Emperor, but I think we still just attack, right? Yeah. So Goddric's dead.
Feel the energy of battle, then guide it like water.
Oh, and we can just go with Monstrous here on like Phoenix Chick. Takes them to 4. Sunfall exiles everything, okay. And then they get pinged by the Wicked down to 3. We need to come up with 1 damage, which this will do a minimum of 1 damage. GG, Esper Control. Bye-bye. Alright, so we don't have the play, which sucks for this deck, but we've got Kumano, and then we've got 2 2-drops, and then we've got Goddric. And the nice thing is about Kumano comes in, it triggers Goddric on turn 3. So I think it's such a great combination that it's really tempting to run 4 copies of Goddric, even though Goddric's a legendary. I wouldn't be surprised if some of the best of 1 lists are doing that. I'm gonna play Mishra's Foundry here so that we can activate it later. And then we're up against red, green, white. Against Cutdown, I think against black, I would just do the Bloodthirsty. But we have 5 lands in hand, so we might actually be able to get Bloodthirsty later. So this is probably, what, Domain? Domain Ramp? Yeah, so there's the Leyline Binding. So this is Domain Ramp. Oh, we got Kumano! Alright, this is just too much. This is too good to just do Goddric here, though. So then we can go Kumano into Bloodthirsty Adversary. Triggers Celebration again. If they remove Goddric, though... Hopefully they just do Topiary Stomper. Dang, they had 2 ley lines. Okay, so now the question is... Oh, or... we go Kumano into Goddric, and then say, shake my hand. They've got something. Oh, they're gonna land cycle, so this looks like it's the Reid list, and it's running... They're gonna cycle for a land here and gain 3 life. With Herd Migration? No. What was the pause then? Alright, they're done. Domain Ramp down. Alright, on the draw, but we've got Kumano into Swift Spear and Play with Fire, or into Bloodthirsty. Got options. Okay, so against black, I do prefer the Bloodthirsty Adversary, because it gets around the cut down. It still dies to go for the throat, though. I guess we could do the Swift Spear. Actually, yeah, we could do the Swift Spear and do Play with Fire if they go for the cut down. So we've got options. And then if they don't do the cut down, then they just go for the hard removal, then we can just play Kumano again. But without the Play with Fire in hand, I would have played the Adversary. Okay, so they do have the go for the throat. So it didn't matter what we played, both died. It's fine. It's fine. Let's get those Kumanos on the battlefield so that they can beat our opponent into the ground. I haven't played against a lot of mono black yet. I haven't heard this song in a while. It's a bit. Alright. So, opponent just passing here on turn 3. They're gonna have more removal, 100%. But yeah, I think without them deploying any threats, we'll just hold this in hand and ask them what they got. Show me what you got! Cut down and go for the throat here would be particularly brutal. How can we feel bad though about getting all 3 of our Kumano faces Kakazans? God, they have go for the throat as well. I meant cut down. Yeah. Jeez. Okay. Well, they got all of their interaction up front. It's pretty brutal. Let's see if we can still close here. We've got Warcrafting if they play Shelly on 4. Alright. A small gecko. What could a small gecko possibly do? If we'd hit a land there, that would have been nice. Because then we could have activated the Foundry. Wow, they have even more removal. 4 pieces of removal. Okay. Let's go with this. Get the +1/+1 counter on it. And then we'll do Play with Fire on Tenacious Underdog. Try to clear the way. Something else is getting killed again here. With another go for the throat. Alright. Underdog is exiled because of Etchings of Kumano. One of the perks. And whatever interaction they're holding, they're deciding not to play. What would that be? I can't think off the top of my head what... It's like they had a cut down and they decided not to play it? Like, very strange. Okay, so they do. They have the Shelly. Very good. Let's hope they don't have multiples of those. Actually, I wonder if I was supposed to Phoenix Chick. Because, like, Kumano came in, so Goddric would have been a flyer. I could have hit for 6 anyway. And then they would have gained 2 life back, so they would have been at 9. But then I wonder if that sets up a better attack here this turn, because, like, if they play another Shieldred, it's definitely a bummer. And then if they have the perfects, then they just have the perfects.
This is my home, and I don't appreciate it when people touch my things. Sacrifices must be made.
Okay. Maybe it's right to do Phoenix Chick there. Either way, mono black down. We could go for the Goddric. We could go so many different ways. I probably should have done the Goddric in case they had a cut down. But GG, small gecko. Oh dear. Okay, so this is the sort of hand that you have to mulligan, because removing your opponent's stuff and then playing a threat on 3 just isn't what you're trying to do. A turn 1 into a turn 2, turn 2 to... Okay, that's fine. Probably put back Felden here. I think it's the worst of our 2-drops. Alright, what do we got here? Black-white. Orzhov. Alright, I like putting the Wicked Roll on the Phoenix Chick, so that if they use something like Cut Down or whatever, we can bring Phoenix Chick back from the graveyard. Alright, so we're gonna just do Monstrous Rage on this. That gets it out of the cut down range, making it a 3/3. We do another Virtue and it would still die. The simplicity. Oh, if I created a treasure token, we would have been able to bring back the Phoenix Chick. That might have actually been right. Alright, let's see what they got here. Wandering Emperor, maybe? If it is a Wandering Emperor, they should have exiled... They should have done it last turn, so I can't attack with 3 to bring back Phoenix Chick. Okay. So they go to 2. 1 after the Wicked Roll on Adversary.
But I'm going to end it.
Or they exile Phoenix Chick and go to 1 to get rid of the recurring threat. But I think they just take the 3/3 out here. That makes sense. Go to 2. Huh. I think I would have gone with playing the Wandering Emperor last turn. Get rid of the 3/3 then. Because then I wouldn't have the Phoenix Chick and I would have only been able to hit for 3. So they took an extra bit of damage there to be like, haha, I got him! Which I think is a little suboptimal. Oh, Gix's command. Does that just... Oh, it puts him to 1? Oh, and then they gain... Oh, but it has... Nice, they weren't able to attack. Squeeze lethal, let's go! GG, my dude! Orzhov Control down. Nice. Oh, what a starting hand. This is pretty good. Hey, what's up, Cowboy Bob? I actually don't think so. I think red certainly feels like its typical thing. Like, you can use it to coin flip your way to Mythic. It doesn't feel like it is the answer. It doesn't, like, I think Mono White and Azorius Soldiers are both positioned better in the meta. Oh damn, Squee dies here? Oh wait, no, Squee becomes a 3/3. Ha, hell yeah. Let's go. I laugh at your Thalia. Could have hit for 1 more damage if I had been willing to sacrifice Etches, but I think we'll wait to go wide. But how's your day going, Cowboy Bob? So this is Mono White Humans. And Adeline. Oof. Alright, we're gonna go wide and try to hit Burn off the top. Because of Squee, we can do this for 3. And this is like, this is where we go, okay, casualties, there will be some. But we put them as so low here, there's so many threats in our deck. Oh, is that what happened? Is that Copen became the session owner? Like, I should be the session owner. That's super strange, Flubob. Definitely something to look into. Alright, so we have to deal 2 damage. If they have only 3 blockers, then we have lethal. So we just hit Cathar here. Get even an additional attacker? Sure. Boom! Mono white aggro down. So we destroyed both versions of mono white. Alright, we've got the draw, but we've got Kumano into Swift Spear with Play with Fire. Or Bloodthirsty if we're up against black. Okay. Looking good so far. Wow, that's quite the clip to have, Loader. Alright, so are we up against Azorius Control? I'm playing the Monastery Swift Spear. If it gets countered, I'd rather do the Bloodthirsty Adversary on 5 if we have to. So but the problem is I didn't play the Mishra's Foundry so that I could do this. Okay. Well, that gives us a play. Sure. Seems okay. So then we do Mishra's, we play Swift Spear, we attack with a 1-2 and a 2-2. And I do think I'll keep Bloodthirsty for turn 5. We could also just play it and hit for 2 this turn. Let's see, there's a board wipe, there's Emperor, Sunfall's on 5, depopulates on 4. I guess I'm unlikely to actually get this through on 5 with all of the counter spells. So maybe let's go for it. I was just thinking we could save it for 5. Okay, and then we can... This is a Wandering Emperor. Almost definitely. Or Counterspell? Counterspell would be nice. Okay. So they're gonna wait to do the Wandering Emperor on my Mishra's Foundry? Yeah, lay down arms? Smite, okay. Azorius Control, man. The Memory Deluge, okay. Let's see if we got enough gas to beat Azorius Control. Mishra can pump Mishras, yes. And to do that, you need to pay 1, so we can deal 2 damage. I guess we hold on to the Monstrous Rage. Or we could do the Monstrous Rage right now, and it would be 3 damage. I think I'll just go with pumping, though. Wait. Oh, it has to be attacking. I knew that. So we could have put him to 4. Pump it up. Yeah, let's go. All right. Here we go. Now we can do the Monstrous Rage as well. I think this is where it's going to end poorly for us, though. Oh, wait, no, they have Field of Ruin. So they can sacrifice it to kill this thing. They have to tap 3 lands to do that, and then they won't have a Wandering Emperor, and then that's lethal. So let's go for it. Oh, I could have attacked with 2 factories. I'm hoping that they're like, ha, they didn't see the Field of Ruin, and then they have nothing for etchings. Okay, so they kill that, that's fine. Oh wait, they get an untapped land. Oh no, so they can still do Wandering Emperor. Okay, attacking with 2 Mishra's Foundries was definitely the play there. I forgot that I would have gotten the mountain for the Rage. So... Hey, what's up, Keith? How's your day going? Come on, Wandering Emperor. Azorius Control is trying to hang in here for the last little bit. 3 damage? Oh, that's too bad. Okay. We just gotta find a lightning bolt. Everything's fine. Problem here is they go into Memory Deluge and we're in real big trouble. Okay, so counterspell check. Counterspell check. If it resolves, we win, right? Oh wait, no, we only have play with fire. So close. Look at all these memory delusions. They gotta find their Wandering Emperor. Okay. Hopefully that's it. Don't have double make disappear, please. Okay. Do they have an answer? Ah, we got him! Let's go. Get out of here, Azorius Control. You know, many moons ago, the nerdy Steve came into my stream when I was by myself. Just little old me, just no one else. And I made a terrible mistake, and I was really struggling with it, as everyone who has made mistakes in Magic will know, right? And nerdy Steve was like, as a content creator, there are no mistakes. You're just creating content. Changed my outlook on Magic forever. Oh, yeah. Steve's always got it. You know, Steve's got our backs. Oh man, Selesnya Enchantments. Okay, what do we needed to disrupt Selesnya Enchantments, but we don't have a shock. I don't want a lightning. I don't think I lightning strike Weaver here. I think I just play this as a 3/3. And then, well, maybe I'm supposed to remove Weaver there. We've got 2 war craftings. Yeah, dang. Okay, so because of Calyx, it's whenever an enchantment creature, so they get to create copies, right? So then they, oh, okay, they didn't create a copy. I haven't played Selesnya Enchantments since they brought out Calyx. I played it long, long ago. Think I saved the Warcrafting here. Although the Lightning Strike could have gone face. Math is for blockers, right? This sets up 9 damage. Oh, and they can copy the ossification? They... Yeah, this is not good. Okay, I think I should have gotten rid of Weaver earlier. I guess I should have done this first, so I didn't play the... Okay, I made mistakes there as well. I should have seen if we can hit a land. Oh, but there's no dig, so... Whew, it's getting late, guys. It's getting late. Brain's starting to fritz out. Well said, well said, Autumn. Oh no, they've gotten rid of our entire board. We can hit a 1-drop? Maybe we hit a shock? Rest in peace, Goddric. Trade me your Weaver, yes, okay. Oh, what's their last card? Here we go. Oh, another Weaver, okay. It's like a, you know, it's just a 2-turn clock, you know, no big deal. Come on, baby. Alright, they go to 2. We're gonna have a 3-3, a 2-2, and then we've got lots of deck cards in the deck that deal 2 damage. Boom! Got him! Wait, we could have drawn Flubop? I think I have to something to discard. Can you just draw for free when your hand's empty? Oh, maybe I should have drawn a card there. Good to know. Alright. Game number 50. Opponent goes first, but we've got Kumano on the draw. Here we go. Always turn 1 Kumano. And then if we want to play both of these, we can go Mishra's Foundry into Felden, or we can do Phoenix Chick and Swiftspear. Oh my god, we got another Kumano. Okay. I think there's a counter spell, but we'll see. Because they just passed, right? We gotta do it pre-combat so we get the extra damage. And then they... Okay, Flash and Resolute Reinforcements. I wonder if this becomes more popular, Storm the Festivities definitely becomes an option. This looks like the blue-white... This looks like the Azorius Soldiers list. From Worlds. Monstrous Rage is a good answer here. Maybe I was supposed to put the counter on Phoenix Chick, but I think I like this. And then whatever they block... We do the Monstrous Rage. They didn't block. They did pass blockers, right? Whew, okay. If they play Harbin here... Oh, are we dead? I don't think it's quite lethal. Let's see. It's close. 2 HP. Whew! That was tight! What a game! What a great way to end game number 50. Let's go. Thanks for watching to the end of my video. I hope you liked my favorite games. We did quite well on the ladder. Went from basically starting at the beginning of Platinum 2 to Plat 1. Nothing absolutely amazing, but enough that I feel confident that you could ride this deck all the way up to Mythic. Win rate was 60%. We had 74% on the play, 48% on the draw, so definitely an improvement from what we were seeing in week 1. Still, a couple of things I'd like to see, I think, would be Goddric. 4 copies of Goddric feels right. I'm not sure exactly what you would take out for it, but it's such a powerhouse combo to do the Kumano into Goddric that I do feel like the deck should have 4. As far as the matchups go, we our most common matchup was mono red, which was a 50-50. It was a total coin flip, depending on whether or not we had the play or the draw. Kind of a fun match, though, because like when you're on the draw, it's quite the challenge to figure out what to leave back to try to make sure that your opponent falls short. Absolutely destroyed mono white, so mono red just doing great things against mono white. Be interesting to see if there's a mono white list that will do better against mono red, if we could kind of tech against that. Then we did well against the Azorius Soldiers and Azorius Control. Positive, but only slightly, against Esper Legends or Esper Control, Selesnya Enchantments, and the Orzhov Control deck. And the last one that we saw some of it was the Golgari Midrange, and it performed well against that as well. So nothing really like a big red flag as far as the meta is concerned. And then the rest are all pretty small sample sizes. So remember to hit like and subscribe. I'll be back every week to do this again. Next week, the vote goes for Domain Ramp by Reid Duke from the World Championship. So it takes me a little while to get through everything because, you know, I'm balancing a lot of things on my plate. But I'll be really curious to see how a best of 3 list from Worlds does in best of 1. And I'm really excited for Domain Ramp. So take care, everybody, and maybe I'll see you on the ladder.